Hello students, welcome to PVK chemistry classes. I am very happy to meet you all through this video lessons. So far we discuss the alcohols, physical chemical properties of alcohols and some reactions about the monohydric alcohols. Today in this video we are going to discuss some special reactions as well as the third category of chemical properties of monohydric alcohols due to both alkyl group as well as the alcoholic group. So, before that, first of all we are going to discuss one of the important rule called Say-Sef rule. Many people feel very difficult about this rule. I explain the rule in a very simple manner. The rule is applicable for both alkyl halides as well as alcohols. During the intramolecular dehydration of alcohols or alkyl halides can yield more than one product or especially alkene as the product. The major product is the most highly substituted alkene. Most highly substituted alkene is the major product. For the intramolecular dehydration process, more than one product is expected. So, which one is the major product? Highly substituted olefin or highly substituted alkene is the major product. For this, I take one simple example, that is 2-methyl-2-butanol dehydration, intramolecular dehydration of 2-methyl-2-butanol. CH3, CH3OH, CH2, CH3. This is the compound 2-methyl-2-butanol. So, this is the functional group, this carbon having the functional group. The neighboring carbon atom is alpha. Here the another one neighboring carbon atom, this is the alpha dash. First type of elimination can be takes place one of the alpha hydrogen atom and the OH group. First elimination one of the alpha hydrogen atom and the OH group. For this elimination process we are using concentrated sulfuric acid as a dehydrating agent. One of the alpha hydrogen atom and OH is replaced. So, what is the product form? CH2 double bond CH3 CH2 CH3 as the product. The name of the compound is 2-methyl-1-butene. 2-methyl-1-butene as the product. This is a one way of elimination. And the second way of elimination is the functional group, the OH and one of the hydrogen atom from alpha dash hydrogen. This hydrogen and this OH. What's the product? Expected product is CH3, CH3 double bond CH, CH3. So, 2-methyl-2-butene, 2-methyl-2-butene as the product. So, now comparing the two products, is this is A and this is B. Predict which one is the major product. Here the olefin attached with the maximum number of substituents, alkyl groups, that is the highly substituted alkene, and here this is alkene, less number of substituents are present. So, you know which one is the major product. The compound B is the major product. So, instead of using this alkyl halide alcohol, you can write alkyl halide also, or any kind of this type of organic compounds. The major product prediction is based on this Sesaf rule. We look at the highly substituted olefin. This highly substituted olefin is the major product. This is the Sesaf rule. And another one reaction is the Swan oxidation. Swan oxidation. What is Swan oxidation? This alcohols reacts with dimethyl sulfoxide. Dimethyl sulfoxide is an oxidizing agent. And oxalyl chloride in the presence of triethylamine. Triethylamine. How this reaction takes place? For this, I take isopropyl alcohol reacts with dimethyl sulfoxide, DMSO, dimethyl sulfoxide. This is oxalyl chloride. Oxalyl chloride. First of all, this oxidation with the help of this dimethyl sulfoxide, this compound on oxidation gives acetone. Isopropyl alcohol is a secondary alcohol. On oxidation gives acetone, propanone. Dimethyl sulfoxide remaining product is changed gives dimethyl sulfide. And oxalyl chloride, here one chlorine, here another one chlorine, here one hydrogen, another one hydrogen. So these two hydrogen and these two chlorine combines together gives 2 molecules of hydrogen chloride. Here the oxidation process, carbon monoxide to carbon dioxide, the remaining carbon monoxide here. So this is Swan oxidation. Alcohol reacts with the dimethyl sulfoxide in the presence of oxalyl chloride, and in the presence of triethylamine gives ketone as the product. This is the Swan oxidation. So now the third part of the reaction, the reactions due to the involvement of both alkyl and OH groups. Some reactions we already discussed. One of the reaction is the oxidation. The primary alcohol on oxidation gives aldehydes. Aldehydes on further oxidation gives carboxylic acid with the same number of carbon atoms. So simply ethyl alcohol reacts with the PCC or CrO3, chromium trioxide, pyridine chlorochromate as the oxidizing agent. Primary alcohol on oxidation gives aldehyde, acetaldehyde. This aldehyde on further oxidation gives acetic acid as the product. This is oxidation process. Second one is the reduction. Reduction. Ethyl alcohol on reduction with hydrogen iodide and phosphorus, red phosphorus at 150 degrees Celsius, hydrogen iodide and red phosphorus. So the product is ethane and water. So ethyl alcohol on reduction with hydrogen iodide and red phosphorus gives ethane as the product. Third one is dehydration. Dehydration is an important reaction in the case of these alcohols. We already discussed some dehydration process. Here also this ethyl alcohol on dehydration with the corn H2SO4, 443 Kelvin. 443 Kelvin gives ethylene and water. Ethylene and water. Ethyl alcohol on dehydration with corn sulfuric acid at 443 Kelvin gives ethylene as the product. So this reaction follows E2 elimination. E2 elimination. And isopropyl alcohol isopropyl alcohol CH3 CHOH CH3, corn sulfuric acid 440 Kelvin. It's also eliminate. Here one OH and here another one hydrogen. Isopropylene as the product. Propene as the product. Propene as the product. Isopropyl alcohol on reaction with the corn sulfuric acid at 440 Kelvin gives propene or propylene as the product. Tertiary butyl alcohol. Tertiary butyl alcohol on treatment with corn H2SO4 at 338 Kelvin. 338 Kelvin. It gives isobutylene. Isobutylene as the product. So, these are dehydration. So, dehydration order: tertiary alcohol readily dehydrate, then secondary, then primary alcohol. So, the first primary alcohol follows E2 elimination and tertiary alcohol follows E1 elimination reaction mechanism. These are about the dehydration process. The next is oxidation with the Penton's reagent. What is Penton's reagent? Ferrous sulfate and hydrogen peroxide. Ferrous sulfate and hydrogen peroxide is the Penton's reagent. It is an oxidizing agent. Once we are using Penton's reagent, suppose we are taking tertiary butyl alcohol. The tertiary butyl alcohol reacts with this Penton's reagent. First it gives peroxide, the free radicals. Once the free radical is formed, is condensed with another one free radical to form condensed product. Condensed product is obtained. How this reaction takes place? Ferrous sulfate oxidation with the Penton's reagent. Ferrous sulfate and hydrogen peroxide gives ferric ion plus OH free radicals and OH minus ion. In the first step, we are taking tertiary butyl alcohol. So, one of the hydrogen atom and this OH free radicals, hydrogen free radical and OH free radical gives water molecule CH3, CCH3, OH, CH2. So, free radical is formed. Once this free radical is formed, CH3, CCH3, OH, CH2. It is mixed with the similar way of this tertiary butyl free radicals. CH2, CCH3, OH, CH3. So, both the free radicals are condensed to form the condensed product CH3, CCH3OH, CH2, so what is the name of the product? 2,5-dimethyl hexane or hexane 2,5-diol. Hexane 2,5-diol as the product. So, this is the oxidation with the Penton's reagent. Last one is self condensation. Self condensation, the reaction is known as Cubitt reaction. Cubitt reaction. How this condensation reaction occurs? So, the self condensation reaction means the same kind of alcohols, especially N-butyl alcohol or isopropyl alcohol or any kind of alcohol we are taking. For this reaction, alcohol molecules reacts with or condense with sodium ethoxide to form the condensed product, that is called Cubitt reaction. CH3, CH2, CH2OH. This is N-propyl alcohol. Reacts with another N-propyl alcohol like this. CH3, CH2, CH2OH. C2H5ONA, sodium ethoxide, eliminate the molecule of water like this. Water is eliminated. So, what is the resultant product formed? One CH3, CH2, CH2, CH3, CH2OH. The name of the product is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2-methyl 1-pentanol. 2-methyl-1-pentanol. So, the alcohol molecules itself condense in the presence of sodium ethoxide to form the condensed product. For example, we are taking N-propyl alcohol. 2 N-propyl molecules are condensed to give 2-methyl-1-pentanol as the product. So, these are the chemical reactions due to the participation of both the alkyl group as well as the OH groups. So, these are all about the chemical reactions, the complete chemical reactions of monohydric alcohols. So, I hope all these reactions are understood for each and everyone. Thank you for watching this video. Share your friends, and if you have any doubts, I ask in the comment box. Thank you.